It's hurricane time here in the meadow, so this morning I'm going to take you with me while I take a quick walk around and make an assessment of all the things I need to do before the storms arrive. Hi everyone, I'm Michelle and welcome back to my meadow. I'm gardening in zone 9A in Northeast Florida. I'm not an expert gardener, but I love showing you the good, the bad, and the ugly and embracing the imperfection that learning to garden has to offer. Some of the biggest threats in a storm like this is when you have debris in the yard, things that can blow around. So I'm looking for things like that, but there's also another thing I've been meaning to take care of, so today just might be the day. This rain tank right here does not have an overflow, and on this side it's not quite so bad, but I'll show you when we get around the house, where the dirt is getting washed out from the concrete. So I've got all the tools and all the parts, so I'm going to put an overflow drain in this. Everything over on this side looks okay, not really much to worry about. Right in here, any of these loose tools I have laying around, I need to pick those up. Out here, just pick up some of the debris I have. In this area, I am going to take all of these plants and just move them back closer to the fence and put the heaviest ones on the outside, just to sort of make one big giant plant, so to speak. And that will help keep things from blowing around, but especially getting all these little ones down in the middle of that will help protect those. I see some loose pots there, so I need to keep an eye out for any loose pots around. Those need to get put up. This is the first season I've been here with a storm, and I had this garden studio, so it's pretty heavy. It's on its own footing, so I'm not worried about that. And the really nice thing is, this gives me some storage for some of these loose things. They can all just go right in there. On Orchard Row, I don't think there's a lot I'm gonna do with these plants. Many of them are in pots, but they have roots that are down in the ground, so I'm not gonna worry about that. But out in the meadow, one of the things that we enjoy at night are these little lanterns. So I need to make sure all these lanterns are taken down. I need to evaluate this pile of stuff that's over here and make sure it's all as locked down as it can be. All those little small pieces need to be put into a stack and secured in there. Let's walk on around this way. Over in here, I see that old duck pond. Let's take a look here. We've got a duck pond there and a fountain here. So those definitely need to be picked up so they don't blow around. So over here we have a bunch of garden beds. Some of them are empty because I've assembled them and they're all in some stage of waiting for a video. So I'm thinking the empty ones I may take to the garage and just nest together. Then these, where I have some stuff stored right here in the top of this, that all needs to come out and be put up. That'll all go in the garden studio. I'll put this trellis flat. I'll do that. This one has a bunch of weeds in it, but I do worry. A good gust of wind and that is just like a kite. Here is the other rain tank, and you can see it's really starting to wash out the concrete base there. So I think this one is probably the priority. I'll start with this one and get that overflow that I've been talking about for a long time. Oh good, I see some more lights over there that need to be picked up. I'm gonna pull out this camera board here. That needs to come out. This all can be fine for now. Garden hoses just need to be wrapped up and put up. I gotta think about this. There's some future videos happening here, but I wanna keep the cats out of the garden bed, but also don't want those things to blow away. So I gotta think about that. Maybe I'll just tie them down to the bed. In the front here, I'll pick up that Sonic. Up here at this garden bed, it is secure. It's not going anywhere. There's nothing I need to worry about up here. Nice and secure. Let's check around the front. Sometimes I pick up these little solar lights. I may do that this time as well. These containers that are cement, porcelain, whatever they are, I don't worry about those. They're pretty dense. I do have some potted plants here that have been sitting up here a while, and those probably need to be put into the garage. That'll be the easiest thing because we're up by the garage here. Not garden related, but a reminder to y'all too, bring your trash cans in, put them somewhere secure. That was a fast loop around. Now let's head up to the porch, because that's where a lot of the things that need to be handled are going to be situated. We'll go take a quick look up there. So the green stalks will get pushed back to the house along with the dragon fruit and all of the other items here. We'll just pull the furniture out here and sort of make like a little fort with the furniture and put all the plants behind those. This grill is heavy. It is not going anywhere. And so I'm not going to do anything with that. I may disconnect underneath the propane tank is connected. I will disconnect that propane tank though, just as a matter of safety. Furniture up here needs to be secured. We've already made plans for the cat houses. We're going to leave the cat houses up here, but put some concrete blocks around them to sort of make them stay closer to the house and sort of wedge them against the house. And then some miscellaneous plants and nursery items up here. They just need to be handled, so I'll figure out what to do with that. And finally, more dragon fruit and the other green stalk, and that all needs to go back up against the house. Oop, and a few more miscellaneous things sitting right there. I would rather be prepared than be sorry. I don't want to come out and find that my green stalks have tipped over into the yard or that the dragon fruit is down. And yes, it might take me an hour or two to shore this up, but it's going to be good for me. It's going to help me be a good neighbor because my stuff's not blowing in my neighbor's yards, and it's going to protect my investments in the things that I have around the yard that I don't want to just see blow out and into the creek. If you want to see more videos about preparing for a hurricane, I did a 5-part series last year, and I'll be sure to link that playlist right over here. Until next time, my friends, remember to drink plenty of water, wear that high-quality sunscreen, stay safe, and as always, have a fantastic day.